guys. I feel like it's been a while for us. But for
It's always been a while.
For them, it hasn't been a while. But welcome to another episode of Life with the Arlianos podcast. And in today's episode, well, we often like to talk about things that are recent for us.
I guess
Maybe-
milestones, no? Pwede natin
Yes,
i-generalize as milestones.
Yeah, milestones or anything that we are currently going through. Because, for some people, when you say current issues around the world or about the world, it's current issues for the Arellano family.
Usually, the current issues are almost always focused on the kids.
Yeah.
So, a few days ago, Primo had his first tooth extraction.
Yes. Now, this is a milestone for us because Primo is about to turn 7. But a lot of his peers, ilang ngipin ang natanggal.
Naturally.
Yeah,
Oo.
ilang ngipin na yung kanilang natanggal. Ito kay Primo,
Wala pa.
first pa. Tapos, ang nangyari, kaya it was kind of alarming. Well, not naman alarming, but we had to do something about it right away. Because tumutubo na pala yung ngipin sa likod.
Right.
So that's why we had to go through the whole ordeal of bringing him to the dentist, getting an injection, and taking his baby tooth out.
But before that, finding the right dentist is such a big deal, lalo na for the kids.
Yeah.
Diba? And this is all you because you're friends with the dentist.
Yeah. Hi, Micah.
Hi, Micah.
He's actually a
So-
dancerist.
Yeah. Let's talk about that first. Like, how did that start?
Well, it's funny because it used to be Doc Eileen, her mom, that she took me in, and then I would often go to her clinic in Green Hills.
Okay.
Vera Mall, tama ba yun? Vera Mall?
Vera Mall, yes.
Yeah, Vera Mall. I would go to her clinic there. Eventually, her mom pretty much parang based herself na in the States where they also have a clinic.
Right.
And as Micah grew up, she eventually, of course, finished school, did everything that she needed to do, and now she's the one heading her mom's clinic here.
Yeah, but you met Micah because of...
Because she
You,
is part of the G-Force
Wait,
dance
you
group.
met Micah first, not the mom.
No, I was with the mom first, and then
You found
next thing you know, of course, because I was, in my past life, back then, I used to be.
Wala pang TikTok. Wala pang TikTok, sumasayaw ka na talaga.
I used to be a dancer. dancer
At night.
ako sa ABS.
Okay.
And I guess Doc Eileen picked up on that, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my daughter is also a dancer." Hindi pa siya G-Force noon.
Oh, I
Hindi
didn't
pa
know
siya
that.
G-Force noon.
Okay.
And then
So, sorry, for those who don't know, sino yung G-Force?
G-Force. I mean, I'm sure you all know G-Force. G-Force, headed by Jercel dapat. So they are
The parang dance group at that time or still rocking it?
till now they're still very much active. They're still rocking it. But now they've like expanded to all these different things. They aren't just performers now. Like they teach.
Okay.
They have a dance school.
Okay. What's with the G-Force and why were they? They were like the official dance group of ASAP. Am I correct?
Yes, and they're all very special to me because I took dance classes with them.
Right.
Because
you took dance seriously talaga back then.
eventually I did,
Super.
and they are such a huge part of me becoming the dancer or the buhay dancer that
Right. You became.
that I was. That I was kasi ngayon hindi na.
Okay. I'm
Buwis
still,
buhay.
I'm still waiting for that to happen. Maglalagay na lang ako ng poll sa living room natin. Yeah.
Mag-aerial ba ako? But so yeah, and what I love about them is they really know how to make an artist shine. So they won't make you do
Oily
anything.
face.
They won't make you do anything that you cannot do.
Okay.
They'll work on what you can do,
Okay.
and they'll make you stand out.
Okay.
So that's what I love about them. Anyway, eventually, so Mike and I would spend more time together because we would have shows together. I would see them at ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually she really started to take on her dentistry. And then her mom, definitely, well, her mom like went to the States, and si Mike na talaga yung nag-head ng dental arts dito.
So she took over the local practice.
Yes, she was the one that took over. It's funny because, I guess yung life stage din namin na like, are you gonna give up dancing so that you can focus on this?
Right.
Because eventually we would always talk about it. And I would also talk to her mom about it because, that I hear of her mom's dreams for her.
Right.
That actually, I think the plan pa nga was for Micah to be the one to go to the States. May mga ganun eh. Na, I'm sure that's how it is in families. Na you have plans for each other, and then eventually, as time passes, you discover, parang I would rather stay here.
Okay.
So anyway, so Micah's the one that stayed, and she's heading the clinic. And I would often go. Eventually, with the kids, because, they were growing up na, and then of course may mga konting cavities na yung ngipin nila. Medyo na-alarm ako because I went through, oh my goodness, such an ordeal with my teeth.
Hey, same here. Same here.
And you don't give it so much importance until
When you're a kid, you just follow what your parents tell you to do, or okay, why am I here? Parang you're automatically, a dental appointment is not the best thing in the world.
no, and also because you don't really know the damage that
You're doing, lalo na when you're eating so much sugar, and then you're not taking care of your teeth.
you don't know how much damage can be done, and you don't know how it's really going to affect you, especially in our field.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't even have, not even in this field. I mean, even
Everyone.
for everyone. I mean,
everyone.
have you seen that? I don't know if it's an ad, but you see like a guy or a girl smiling, or a guy smiling with missing teeth, and then there's also a person with no eyebrows in the same picture.
So,
And then the question is, what do you notice? Hindi mo mapapansin yung tao na walang kilay kasi mas importante talaga yung ngipin, because someone's smile is really what attracts you first, di ba?
Right.
So that's why, for me, when the children's teeth started to show, signs of cavities, oh man, I started to kind of stress out. And when they're small, it's like, kaya nitong umupo in a dental chair, because even as adults, when you know that you're gonna have like a major procedure done at the dentist, it's like, I don't want to go to the dentist. Paano pa kaya yung bata?
I mean, kasi we had our fair share of experiences. Surgeries,
extractions,
left and right, root canals, everything. Ikaw muna. Did you had braces on?
I had
Retainers,
braces. I had braces.
The works.
And it was hard because the procedure that was done to me in Australia, it was different when I got here to the Philippines. Parang in Australia, maaga pa lang, binunutan na ako ng 4 na ngipin. And then they put braces on me to bring the back teeth forward to make space now for the wisdom teeth.
Right. Okay, that's good planning.
But when I came here, they were like, parang hindi ayon sa kanila.
Oh.
Parang it was a different kind of process.
Okay.
So I had to go through the whole ordeal of trying to close up my gaps here. And then, of course, I had braces, but then I was also trying to audition and make it in the industry.
Right.
So it was tough. It was tough because, I mean, for someone who's starting out in the industry, I don't know if anyone has ever really was successful with,
Madonna.
finding
Mike Tyson.
getting work with braces.
With braces.
With braces.
But yeah, with regards to teeth.
The spacing.
Tom Cruise.
The spacing of teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my dilemma. That's why the kids don't know, but yun yung stress ko for them, because it's like, anak, you don't know how important it is to take care of your teeth and to make sure you have a nice smile.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I of course, I know that it was my mom. My mom forced us to go to, the dentist. And buti na lang my mom, our mom forced us to the orthodontist. I had my braces for 7 years dahil hindi ako
7 years? mask.
Dahil hindi ako bumabalik.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I still
yeah?
remember Dr. Quijada. Ano yun? Sa Annapolis yun. Malapit sa Club Filipino. Tapos nun, I'd remember the painting of, not painting, but it's like an artwork of Snoopy. Naka-braces si Snoopy. Braces make beautiful faces. Hindi ko makakalimutan yun. Parating nandun yan.
But it's true, di ba?
Or I scream for ice scream. So parang yun yung mga mga bits and pinaalala ko. But yeah, nag-retainers ba ako? I think sinabi ko ayoko na mag-retainers I forgot na eh. I remember na parang naggano na ako, braces na ako. Okay. Anyway, cut long story short, I've had my fair share of root canals, it was like, oh my God, nakakapang lata. Pulled out apat na wisdom tooth pa nga to make way for the impacted tooth. Tapos nun, nag-drill na dito sa jaw ko para may abang na titanium for the,
Crown ba yun?
permanent crown. Ang dami na nangyari. But my question is, with the kids and how we're giving so much value and importance with them taking care of their teeth, ano yung nakita mo, napansin mo doon sa apat na kids? May mga ibang kids na magandang ngipin. May mga ibang kids na hindi masyadong magandang ngipin. Speaking of
the boy, our chocolate eater,
anyway,
the boy na nabunutan ng ngipin.
the boy na bunutan. We're gonna talk about your tooth, the one you pulled out in just a few minutes. But we're talking about
The difference in all of your teeth.
yeah.
Okay, so what did
Okay. Anyway,
so what did we learn and what did we discover across all four of them? Okay, well, Primo actually has the nicest teeth.
you have the nicest teeth, buddy.
He has the nicest teeth.
But it doesn't mean that you can eat all the chocolate you want. Okay.
He has the nicest teeth. Leon, yun yung unang nakita natin na medyo may cavities na
What happened? What was the conclusion or the theory?
Wait, Alana, kind of the same also
Also.
as Leon.
Right. May mga parang butas na and everything.
Yeah.
But me,
Astro, I think we're gonna have the best luck. Kasi natuto na kami after the 3.
Hopefully.
Sige, Astro.
After three guinea pigs.
Alam na namin what to do. Okay.
but me, my top front teeth,
Got yellow.
yeah.
And for me, at the time, I thought already na alarming na yun. Yun pala, it can actually get worse, like with what happened to Leon. And, well, with Alana,
I just
masamay na
finished
sa
my
gilid.
s'mores right now.
Oh, you just finished your s'mores.
Okay,
And I think I did it right.
good job, love. So with Primo, what happened was he didn't have milk through the night because he would take the pacifier.
Right.
And at the time, of course, I had a lot of people telling me, wag magpasi, lalala yung ngipin yan, na. But you know, when you're first time mom and you're getting it hard, you're gonna give them whatever's gonna calm them down. So we gave him the pacifier.
Yeah. It did its job.
It did its job,
Yeah.
and you know what? We didn't have so much of a hard time taking him off it.
Mm.
There was a time, love, we couldn't go anywhere without it, remember?
Yeah.
We couldn't go anywhere without his pee. We would call it his pee.
Oh my God.
And the moment he would see his pee, oh my gosh, his face would just brighten up.
It's pretty much a parang security blanket.
Yes.
Parang alien niya or yeah, definitely.
Eventually, we got him off it
Mm.
because he was how old now? Maybe he was like 3. And it was so easy. You know what we did? Kasi nagkakabutas-butas na siya eh. Hindi ko lang siya pinalitan. So hinayaan ko siyang na magkabutas.
Sabi niya, it's broken.
Yeah, and then he was just like, oh, it's broken. I guess he wasn't getting the same sensation from it. And then he
You know,
eventually stopped it.
I saw one post. It's like a parent hack. To win them off from
They cut it.
They cut it.
Well,
Parang cut
we
it
didn't have to because he was biting
He was
into
biting
it.
into it.
So natural nagkaroon ng butas. Leon, so when Leon came around, we were like, he started to suck his thumb. And I would see posts of,
You can't naman cut the thumb.
I would see
So,
Diba? So I would see posts where they would say na parang, you know, parang they're self-soothing. So parang hayaan mo. So I was like, okay, di hayaan ko. You know what? I already know what it is, how it is with the pee. Okay, I don't want to put Leon on the pee, so I'll let him naman use his thumb. Leon is
still sucking his thumb.
sucking his thumb. And we're
He's
still
5 years old.
and we're still trying to negotiate with him and trying to find ways
Oh my
how to
goodness.
not suck his thumb, as how he would say, his thumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Leon, he would drink milk at night
Before.
before,
And the milk was rice milk.
and it was rice milk, unsweetened rice milk.
Oo. But we kind of noticed na parang, uy, nagkakaroon ng something.
Well,
You think that...
I thought kasi love with Prima pa lang, I already thought na maaga pa lang, you should really start brushing their teeth. Basta the moment they have like teeth, you should really start brushing it. So I thought having milk at night wasn't going to be a problem as long as we brush his teeth.
Yun.
Anyway, so that's what I thought. Alana came around and we pretty much practiced the same thing. Alana naman,
Wait, can you wipe your face, buddy? No, not using your tongue.
Alana naman,
Not using your shirt.
love, not your
Kuya.
shirt. Go, get
Go,
your shirt.
go. Oh, no.
Okay, anyway, Alana naman, she was not a thumb sucker.
Mm.
And we didn't even have to like stop her from doing it. She just naturally was not a thumb sucker. But she would also have her milk at night. And then as she grew, parang napansin ko, yung ngipin din niya, nagkakaroon din ng cavities no matter how often we would brush her teeth. We were super diligent with brushing of teeth.
Right.
Because medyo thing siya for me eh. Because I know what I've been through, you know, all the hassle of having to care for my teeth. Now I don't want my children to go through that. So I thought that we were already being diligent with brushing their teeth. But Prima and Leon, their teeth, Leon and Alana, their
I want
teeth
the
medyo
second one to avoid.
were,
Can be chaos.
yeah, we don't want it to be chaotic. We're trying
Kuya, we're trying to be, come on.
we're trying to share something with them.
Yeah,
So
this is
hopefully-
actually for you.
hopefully they can learn something from this.
And for you, so if after a few years, if you want to watch yourself or whatever it is that mom and
See what
papa,
we're talking about.
yeah, so you can learn
Oh,
from it, buddy.
But when I'm an adult, I can see my little self again.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe you can learn something from your little self and what you've
And
been
then
through.
apply for your children.
What? Why are we talking about teeth now?
Because mom and papa are explaining how important it is for us to take care of your teeth.
Inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspired by that.
Yeah.
We're trying to explain how important it is for us to take care of your teeth. Because mom and papa went through so much
Okay.
when we were older because we weren't really able to take care of our teeth.
Okay,
when we were younger.
so we're done talking about Primo.
Alana and Leon.
Leon,
So, we
that-
noticed that their teeth were kind of similar, even if we were so much more diligent in brushing their teeth. So my theory is, it's really their milk at night. It's really their milk at night. So as much as possible, try not to let your kids have to take milk through the night.
Kaya nga water na lang yung nila.
Yes.
Wait.
Eventually, I tried to get them off
Wait.
their milk at night.
I have a
And then I
question.
switched it to water. So that was what we
Na may
tried.
sedative.
Pampatulog.
Oh, patulog.
So ngayon,
Just kidding.
kay Asher, tingnan na lang natin what it's gonna be like. Because of course, right now, he's still feeding from
Feeding.
me. Turns out that the thumb sucking had more damage than the pacifier. Because people are afraid of also using the pacifier because they think na magiging, you know, like their teeth will, buck tooth ba yung tawag dun? Or basta
My older brother also
their
had
teeth,
that
their
because
teeth
of
will
thumb
stick
sucking.
out. But with the pacifier, it actually didn't happen to Prima. But it did happen to Leon, who was the thumb sucker.
Still thumb sucker.
Still the thumb sucker.
Okay, no. Now
And
let's
it's so much harder to get them off the thumb. Okay.
super. So let's go back to that moment.
Okay.
Okay, where you had your
Primo.
first tooth extraction. My question to you is, how do you find Dr. Micah?
I feel brave when it's just like putting that kind of cement in my tooth, like
Like the
But-
filling.
but-
Feeling?
terrified when
Oh,
injection.
and that's very
in my
naman,
nose.
kasi sobrang naman kasing intimidating yun. Eh.
Yeah. I mean, dito pa nga lang.
Good job na nga for you.
Scared na nga sila just to get an injection here. What more in the gown? So we had to really prep him up with that.
Yeah, because my mouth is already, already inside my body. So, is there a body inside of my body?
Probably the next episode we can talk about theories and, other philosophies.
Like,
Okay, love. Let me make kwento. Let me first make kwento how we started to get them to the dentist. So, of course, the only way really that they would get, because I couldn't expect Primo to sit down and be okay with the dentist if he didn't even know what it is like at the dentist. So I started with bringing him with me and bringing him with you
Right.
to the dentist, just so that he would see.
I like, if it's just putting cement,
You're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'll do like this. I'll just like,
So we
stay relaxed.
So we started
But-
with that.
But,
okay, like this. Kunyari like this. Just stay relaxed and just answer the questions if we ask questions, okay?
Okay.
But right now we have to listen to Mama,
Yeah.
okay?
So what we did was, because love, you know what? There are a lot of other mamas and papas out there who don't know how to begin and where to begin with taking their kids to the dentist, because it's a little scary at first, right? Because you don't really know what they're gonna do, because a dentist is a doctor.
And dude, you're lucky to have a
I'm scared of injections.
Yeah, but you're lucky because your dentist is so lively and just so bubbly and so easy to work with, right?
It makes you feel,
out of this bubble.
and she makes you feel,
Right?
she makes you feel brave, right? And you know what I loved about Doc Micah with Prima's session? Because she really wanted him to be able to trust her.
Yeah.
So she would tell him, Prima, I'm not going to do anything that's going to surprise you. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm going to do.
How did you feel?
How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Scared, of course.
Scared, but
But a bit big.
you still trusted her, right?
Okay, so when we briefed Primo that okay, you need a tooth extraction,
Yeah.
and before that, you need
An injection.
an injection.
So, love, can I start lang with how it was the first time I took him to the dentist?
Go.
Wait.
So the first time I took him,
Listen.
he wasn't really comfortable with keeping his mouth open.
Yeah.
He wasn't very comfortable with that.
Really?
And
He always talks, eh?
Yeah.
he wasn't very comfortable with that. Yung tipong, actually, I had to be in the dental chair. I had to be in the dental chair with him. And then it was after that na parang Doc Micah really started to warm up to him. He really warmed up to him. And then he would
Listen.
entertain him with,
Uy.
eventually Doc Micah warmed up to him and then was entertaining him with Mr. Thirsty and Mr. Spray and
I
then
like Mr. Injection only if he comes with Mr. Ointment.
oh yes, that's right.
But
Anyway,
Mr. Tweezers, I haven't dealt with him
Oh,
you didn't have to.
because I
Yeah, because you used your fingers.
yeah I used
Anyway.
my bare hand.
Wait lang.
So anyway,
Preempting the
the
story.
first successful trip to the dentist with Prima was when he was able to get his filling in.
What's
Because the
What did you
the
feel?
cement, the one that he said, the cement.
What did you feel?
good job, but I don't.
So that was the first successful trip to the dentist with Prima because he actually sat down and she was able to successfully
Put pasta.
fill it in. And syempre medyo makulit for kids because they have to keep it dry. You can't, syempre yung tongue niya is like, ah. So that was the first successful trip. You know who surprised me?
Leon. Oh my God.
Leon.
Why?
Leon.
The first time he sat in that chair, I mean, sometimes we think that he gets really impatient,
But he was just
but
sitting with mouth.
his patience surprised me
And you,
in the dental chair.
and you know, feeling one of the reasons why he got confidence from you.
But Kuya, who made you feel brave?
Baby bro. And I was about to get my injection.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I love
Oh, it makes me teary-eyed.
Why?
It makes me teary.
Thank you,
Oh, why are you crying also? Why are you crying also?
Teary-eyed.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to cry. Oh, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
Anak ko nga talaga to.
Why? What did Leon say?
Sobra akong natatouch because this is how I love
Yeah, their relationship.
Their-
and how they.
their relationship and what they are and what they do for each other without them realizing it. Prima told me, you know what, Mama? Baby Brave made me feel brave. And I said, oh, how did he make you feel brave? Leon didn't say anything, because he wanted to go first.
Yeah, because
So,
I
and then
didn't
Go.
wanna go, so I needed
and Baby
some
Girl was like,
time.
me first, and then he sat in the chair.
He made me brave because I needed time to think if it was scary or not.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I adore so much about you. You being so vocal about whatever it is you're feeling, and thank you for telling us that baby bro, even though you don't have the perfect relationship with him, you shared that baby bro was the person who gave you confidence.
Yeah, that made you feel brave.
I think everyone is spilling the beans now. Spill the. Everyone.
No, this is for you. Always remember this. When you watch this, when you get older, okay, when you're a teenager, and whenever sometimes when there's like a conflict between you and baby bro or any of your siblings, you're gonna think about how important it is to have
Each other.
each other.
Quack quack
And how lucky you guys are
Yeah.
to have each other.
quack quack.
So anyway, so Leon, syempre si Leon, kasi nga, may cavities, may coloring of may staining of the teeth, nagkakape. Kasi pinapakape namin siya, hindi. Pero may staining of teeth. Or the cavities. So, Doc Michael would put pasta on his
yeah.
teeth.
What's pasta?
It's
The
like the filling, kind of like your
Pasta. I like to eat it.
I know.
No. That's a different type of
That's
pasta.
a different pasta when you
No.
And this is a different type of pasta
there's
too.
No kind of pasta.
Slow pasta.
No. It's not a joke.
Make me pasta. Okay, ready. Yeah.
But yeah, so Leon really surprised me with his patience in the dental chair. Anyway, so moving on to the main event.
Okay, main event.
All right,
Wrap things
so
up.
okay, so it started with Primo. It
How was
started
it?
with Primo, like maybe a month back. Primo was like, my teeth is getting a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, it's getting a little bit wiggly. Well, Kuya, it's about time because you're reaching the age where your tooth's about to fall out.
Two-thirds.
Anyway, one day, biglang he was like, Mama, is this already the new tooth? And then he showed me his bottom tooth, his bottom right or left tooth,
Front, bottom.
bottom front.
Bottom.
Yeah. May ngipin na pala sa likod.
Yun.
And I was like, oh my gosh, love. Because I don't brush his teeth anymore. He brushes his own teeth because he's a big boy now.
No.
So hindi ko
Takot ka ba?
napansin, hindi ko
You got
alam.
scared from Mama's reaction? What, Mama? Why?
You spilled the
Anyway, I got surprised kasi may ngipin na pala.
Ah.
May ngipin na pala. So I was like, love, we have to go to the dentist. Of course, me getting ahead of I said, we have to take out your front tooth because... Anyway, we took a picture. I sent it to Doc Mike, and Doc Mike was
Don't
like,
say
yes.
blah blah blah. It's more like saying blah blah blah.
So I showed Doc Mike, and Doc Mike was like, yes, we have to take that out. We'll also take an ultrasound, an X-ray.
Mm.
Oh, tama ba?
X-ray.
An X-ray of his teeth so we can see where his other teeth are.
Right.
And just in case, I guess, kailangan na rin bunutan ng iba. Anyway, so we get to the dentist, and oh my goodness, he was... Doc Mike was like, okay, Iya, please prep him. Please prep him because, we're going to have to give him an injection just so that he won't be owie. But just tell him that
Doc,
it's be like an
nasabi
act
na namin yan, Doc. Sabi mo ba, hindi ba?
Oh, yes. I was like, Doc, actually, we were telling him that now. But I was telling him that if he can wiggle his tooth and get it out before then, we might not have to go through
Right.
that. Anyway, Prima kept on trying to wiggle it, but not enough for it to fall out.
Mm.
Eventually, dumating na yung day where we had to go to the dentist. How did you feel? He was nervous.
Scared.
How nervous are you?
nervous as me going to heaven.
I was dying.
Yeah.
So you were that nervous to go to the dentist because you were scared of the injection.
It felt like, but when I got the injection, it was like I started to smile watching the injection.
Okay, so Doc Micah first put like an ointment to not kind of numb
Topical.
a topical to numb that place before she put the injection.
Mm.
But Primo was a little bit scared, so I had to sit in the chair with him because he wanted to hug something.
Ah.
So I was trying to. So you'll see like the two of us squeeze
Right.
into the dental chair. Anyway, put the topical, and then it was time for the injection. During the injection, love,
Oh my god.
what were
my
you
God.
during the injection? What were you doing to Doc Micah?
This is the injection.
What
Go.
were you doing? What were you doing?
I think you're like
You were pushing it.
off, huh?
You're pushing Doc
But,
Micah's hand.
but when it was about the injection, but then what was handled?
Okay.
And then you opened your mouth. So at first Doc Micah felt that he was pushing her, so she had to pause, and then I had to explain to him like, love, you can't hold Doc Micah because she needs to make sure that she's going to inject the right part.
So she injected your nose.
So I had to hold his hands. I had to hold his hands.
can't feel my
And then eventually, she finally got the injection in, and then she was putting it in, and then you could just see Prima's face
Uh-huh.
from this to this. And then after she took the injection and he was like, huh?
I didn't feel like anything.
That didn't even feel like anything.
So the topical worked. You didn't feel the needle. No. You didn't. You didn't get.
If it's a small pot, no.
Uh,
But if it's a big, yeah.
okay.
And what was the more amazing part after the injection?
I just yanked my tooth out instead of the.
Wow. So you pulled out your own tooth. Wow.
After. Were you so amazed that you couldn't
See,
feel
I was
anything?
in party mode.
Because she wiggled your teeth before the injection and you could feel it, right? And then with the injection, what could you feel? Nothing. And so he just
It's
started
not-
wiggling his tooth, and then he just took out his tooth.
Yeah, I tried. So I tried it to start to hard.
So did this make? Hey, Kuya, did this make you, I guess, more confident and less scared, like going to the dentist now, with future
Visits.
and operations? I don't want to call it operations.
Procedures?
Yeah, procedures.
What's operation?
A procedure.
Yeah, because you probably have.
Relax. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What do you think? What do you think? Yes.
so how did
you
it make
feel? Braver.
I don't know what you mean.
Are you less scared to go to
Yeah.
the dentist?
Yeah.
That's
no.
it.
So at the injection, I felt like after the injection, I felt like it was like this. No more wave.
Ah.
No
After
more
the-
wave. I mean, no
more fear.
No more fear.
No more fear fuel.
100% wave fuel.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you, Kuya.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
You're so awesome.
I am so proud of you.
You're so awesome. So anyway, yeah. So that was the most recent event that we went through, and we're so proud of this guy. So yeah, we just needed to get that out there for parents out there who are also worried about their children's teeth. Yeah. So those are the things that we learned from after 4 kids. Hopefully with Astra we get it right.
Yeah, but let's see, because it's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
I don't know with them, each kid going to the dentist. But I gotta say, props to your doctor friend. She really
Good job,
makes
Micah.
it easier. Good job, Doc Micah.
And enjoyable for the kids.
Yeah, and enjoyable for the kids with her colorful hair, and you get the no.
What do you want to tell Doc Micah?
I don't know.
I say thank
What
you.
if she's not watching?
Well, we're gonna ask her to watch.
Yeah.
Go, tell her.
I don't know.
Don't show her your butt. Hey, love, turn around.
I don't know what to say.
Not even just a thank you.
I'll say thank you then.
Thank you. That's it.
Okay.
Bum bum.
All right.
Doc Micah.
Thanks, Doc Micah, and see you guys hopefully in the next few months for our next episode.
And good luck
Just
to
kidding.
all the parents out there with same issues. Kapit lang tayo, guys. Let's help each other out.
Let's help each other out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The Life with Apple Piano's podcast. I'm Yayon's house.